Hello YouTube, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of TeamKaizokuX Deck Profiles of the March Format 2011. I am your guest, X-Vizard, and I will be walking you through my deck, Dragunities. Now, a lot of people complain about how this deck is horrible because of the, connection it has with Dragon Ravine, but I think this deck can work out very well with the right cards and the right strategies. Not saying my deck is completely finished or if I'm using the right strategy or not, but then again, that's why we have playtesting and just casual dueling. I'll be walking you through the three phases, the monsters, magic, and traps. I will be explaining what the function of these cards are, and it's up to you to comment, rate, and please subscribe and tell me what you think about the deck. First, like I said before, we'll be going through the monsters. First I used 3 Dragunity Duxes. This is basically a beat stick for the deck and also the key card to go into your 6-star synchroing. You can either go into any 6-star or you can go into Vadriana, which I will talk about later on. This monster is also known as a beat stick for one and summon. He increases his own attack points by 200 and another 200 for each other Dragunity monster that you control, being it Legionnaire, a Ackley's attached, or a Phalanx attached. The next card is Dragunity Legionnaire. Now, Legionnaire is basically the pop monster for the deck. This card, combined with the combo of Ackley's, allows you to pop 2 cards on the field, but this card must destroy a face-up monster, I believe, when Ackley's can destroy any 1 card that your opponent controls. This monster can also be combined with the power of Phalanx to go into a 5-star, which could be Hyper Librarian, or it can be a Catastor, or Android. It's up to you, the duelist. Next card is Dragunity Phalanx. Now this card is the most broken card for the Dragunity deck. What this card can do is when it's attached to a Dragunity monster, it can special summon himself. It's also a 2-star tuner, which allows you to go into your 6-stars or 5-stars, and with the right synchro, you can go into your generic 8-stars. Next card are 2 Dragunity Ackley's. Like I said before, when he's combined with the power of Legionnaire, he's able to pop 1 card for being removed while attached to a monster, and also Legionnaire's effect activates to destroy 1 face-up monster. Great combo, especially if you combine it with Icarus attack. Next card, which is a personal choice of mine, people have used this, but I like to use it, is Light and Darkness Dragon, combined with the power of Dragunity Leviathan. You can do the loop combo, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about now. Next card I'll be talking about is Leviathan. He's able to be special summoned when you have control of a Dragunity monster that's attached to another Dragunity monster by sending them both to the graveyard or 1 out of play, I think. You are able to special summon him, and when you do, you can attach a dragon, either it being a LAD, or you can attach a Phalanx to go into Trident Dragon, or Trident Dragion, however you say it. Next card is 2 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Since there's a lot of dragon control in here, I use him to special summon Leviathan to use either LAD or to use Phalanx in order to make a Trident with a Darkness Metal. He's just a beat stick, but very easy to summon. And the last 2 cards I use are 2 Mistletons. Everybody knows about the 8-stars you can go into without having to use your ducks, so he's also a good card in his own way. Next, we're going to take a stroll down Magic Card Lane. Our next cards are 3 Dragon Ravine. Now this is the 1 card everybody was waiting for when the Dragunities were first heard of. This card, basically allows you to either add a 4-star or lower Dragunity monster from your deck to your hand, or send a dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. But you must discard 1 card first. which also is not a bad cost because if you have a Phalanx in your hand, you can discard him for the power of Ravine. Next cards are 3 Terraforming. Now with this card, I use this card simply, of course, to search for my Ravine. So that's that card function. Next is 1 Dark Hole. And then I use 3 cards of Conflicts. With this card, I have a lot of targets. About 5, I gotta say, targets. Yeah. I don't have a brand in stock, so yeah, about 5 targets. So it's basically like a D draw for the deck. I use 2 MSTs for back rows. I use 2 Pot of Avarice, because when you synchro and pop, you're sending a lot of cards to the graveyard, a lot of monsters, so it's good to recycle. Giant Grenade and a Monster Reborn. Next we'll be going into the trap cards. Yeah, you said it. I use 3-dimensional prisons for remove, because I don't like destroying now, I like removing, because it stings more to the opponent. Again, for removing, I use 2 bottomless. I use 1 Nightmare Wheel. And then finally, I use a Mirror Force. Now, if you don't understand, if you're upcoming in YuGiOh, Dragunities, or in other stuff, you like to watch videos for tips. Well, I'll give you the best tip I could give you for Dragunities. When making a Dragunity deck, in the synchro perspective, you should have 3 of these guys. Vadriana. Now with this guy, he's a 6-star. This is the monster you're going to want to synchro summon with Dux and Phalanx. And then his effect is basically the same thing as Dux. So you're going to reattach Phalanx and special summon him again. And then you're able to go into your generic 8-stars. Which would be, hold on, gotta get these guys ready for their, debut. Which basically is like Stardust first turn, or Colossus for 6 Samurais. You'll be able to go into your generic 8s, which will be, Stardust Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Salt Ruler Archfiend, Red Dragon Archfiend for power, and Blackwing Dragon for burn decks. Also, when you use Legionnaire and Phalanx, you don't want to go into your, your 5-stars. These are the 5-stars I have for my deck. Basically, it's Catastor, of course, Android, and Vortex the Whirlwind. So that's my Dragunity deck. I hope you guys like it. Comment, rate, subscribe. And remember, YouTube is just a game. Let's have fun. Let's unite to duel. And I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Remember, this is X-Vizard. Remember to subscribe and have fun.